Thank you very much for being here with us, to participating in this public launch event of the ECHOS project. So you are one of the father of the mother of this project, because we know that it has the idea was born by the CNRS in cooperation with the foundation that you are representing. So can you please tell us a little bit, a couple of words on your research interest and on the role of the foundation in this project, in the conception of this project?
So thank you for your invitation to answer to the questions. First of all, my research interest, my personal research interests are about, in general, conservation of cultural heritage. I used to be a curator of cultural heritage for more than 40 years in various institutions. For example, the last one was the Center for Research and Restorations of the Museums of France, I was the director of this big institution. But more particularly, if you are asking to me as a person, my own field is stained glass. So it's the research on stained glass knowledge, the materials, and also about conservation of stained glass, and in the long-term view, and especially in the context of climate change and environmental conditions changing and so on. So this is my personal input. The foundation, so I am now retired from the Ministry of Culture for 2 years, and now I'm chairing a foundation, and the foundation is called Foundation for Heritage Science, or Heritage Science Foundation, as you want. And this foundation was created by 2 universities, the University of Cergy, Paris, and another university of Paris-Saclay and Versailles-Saint-Quentin, and 3 big institutions as the Musée du Louvre, the Château de Versailles, and the Bibliothèque Nationale de France. And we have also 20 partners around us, helping us to find money to support young researchers working on cultural heritage. So what type of research do they propose to the foundation to be funded? There are projects about knowledge of materials, but also in art history. It is really, we are favoring interdisciplinary approach on the knowledge of cultural heritage. The second point is conservation of cultural heritage, how to do better conservation, how do we imagine new materials, new way of thinking, also new methodology for conserving cultural heritage. And the third axis is mediation, communication about cultural heritage. So research on that, on how to communicate, how to engage also people, the public, the general public, and the more specialized one, to support cultural heritage. And so all these partners are giving money to the foundation, and we are launching 2 calls per year to support young researchers for PhDs and postdoctoral studies. This is for the foundation. And so we are engaged from the very beginning in the project of ECHOS, in the project of creating the cloud, because now we are in a crucial point of transition in digital things and transition in ecological things and climate change, etc. So concerning the digital transition, we are faced with really challenges, because there is big discrepancies between big institutions that are full of possibilities and tools to face these challenges, and other little institutions that have very beautiful collections, which have beautiful data also, but not usable, because they are not available, because they are not digitalized, because they are not organized, they have no data management plans and so on. And they are, how to say, they need more help to face this challenge of the digital transition. And so the project of this cloud is exactly what I think the institution needs to go ahead.
We can say that one of the aim of this project is to make accessible digital translation to everyone, to all the cultural heritage institutions, irrespective of their size, of their geographic provenance, or of everything. And so I understand that this project and the cloud as a whole is targeting a wide communities made of different profiles, from the scholars to people working in the cultural heritage institutions. So as a leader also of the so-called community pillar of the project, who are our main users? Who are the main users of the future collaborative cloud for cultural heritage? And why should they go there? What can they find? What are the benefits that this project, this infrastructure will offer to these users?
So the users are very varied, because you have, for example, you can have curators, architects, conservators, which are completely dedicated to the question of conservation of collections, of monuments, of archaeological sites, etc. You have people dedicated more to research and to understanding of cultural heritage, like archaeologists, art historians, scholars, etc. But you have also scientists, conservation scientists, making analysis on cultural heritage and providing data, very precise data on the composition of the materials, or scientific imaging of the object, etc. And another type of user are also, for example, people in charge of mediation, communication, museographers, or cultural creative industries, little industries that can use the data to enrich their daily work. So, of course, this platform is not only a way of giving access to the data. That's not enough, I think. Which is more interesting in this project of cloud, it's to make really a collaborative cloud, so in which people are providing very different kind of data and able to communicate, interoperable, usable, etc., in a spirit of open science, in order to enhance the knowledge, the understanding and communication about cultural heritage.